Welcome to Interactive Webinars for Small and Home-Based Businesses. I'm Renee with Monarch Empowerment Coaching, and today's video is going to discuss building your business, the basics. We're presenting in collaboration with Renee of EBC Services Incorporated and Matthew Obulafor of APED Canada Incorporated. And today, Renee will be presenting for us.
Thank you, Karen. I'd like to share with you setting up your business, building your business. One of the first things to think about is, what are your business goals? Do you have a vision for your business? What's your plan for the first 6 months, the first year, the next 2+ years? Do you have a long-term goal? The reason that's important is because if you start a business with just a dream and you don't have goals, you may not be as successful as you'd like to be. But planning your business goals will help you build your business successfully. Identify the market. Plan how you will reach out to your community. What are the business connections? What are the social connections you can reach out to? Have a clear vision of how you want to present yourself and your business to others. How can you promote your business? There are all kinds of ways of doing that. You can have business cards, promotions, coupons. You can have events. You can have activities. You can participate in trade shows. You can write articles. You can write a blog. You can do presentations at a school, at a church, among friends. There are a variety of different ways to promote your business, but it starts with your having a clear vision of where you want to go. One of the things to consider is, what should your web presence be? Should you have a web page? What should it say about your business? Who will your visitors be? Should you consider using social media? And there's a word of caution with social media. Pick and choose which vehicles you're going to use. What are the different sources? How will you be presenting your business and yourself to others? One of the most interesting things about business goals is determining what your business goals are. What's your purpose in starting a small business? Have you decided to join a family business? Have you decided to start out on your own? Do you have a goal in mind? Are you bringing something new to market? Are you going to present something that's already existing in the market in a slightly different way? What are your short-term goals? Short-term could be a month, 6 months, a year. Your long-term goals could be a year, 2 years, 5 years. Do you have a vision as to where you want to be in 5 years in your small business? How are you going to make that grow? Realistically, how much time do you have to devote? Do you have a full-time job? Do you have a family? Are you a caregiver for others? How much time do you have to devote? And if you're thinking about starting a small business but you don't know what you would like to start, knowing how much time you have might help to focus in on businesses that can give you maximum return when you have little amount of time to spend. Will family members or friends help you? Would you be starting a partnership? Would you be part of a group? Would you be by yourself? Important questions if you're going to be determining your business goals. Very few businesses yield high amounts of money in a short period of time. So planning your goals helps. Planning how much you are going to expend on the business. How much time, how much money, how much investment. So think seriously about your life and your activities, your family. What are the expectations that you're going to have of yourself and your family, and other commitments in your life will have of you? If you have a full-time job, it's very difficult to have a second full-time job that you're building as a part-time. So plan your expected achievements in increments of quarters, about 3 months, so that as you achieve what you want to, then the first 3 months you can build on that. You can keep building at the 6, 9, 12 months, and by the time you get to 18 months, you'll have a real vision of next steps for yourself. But plan your vision short and long term, plan your achievements in 3 months, and keep reviewing and seeing where you are so that you can see if you're on target or not, or if you need to change slightly to keep moving forward. How do you identify your market? Who are you going to be selling this product to? It's important to know what the market is out there for your product. You might have a fantastic website, you might have great products, but if you're one of 50 other distributors in the same area, you may not be selling as much as you would like, or even not at all. If you're unique in your area, your chances are that you will probably do pretty well. So understanding what your local market is like is very important. Understanding who your customers are, understanding how far you're going to travel or may have to travel to locate your customers. Will there be a lot of travel involved? Can you do it remotely by the internet? Can you have a mail order service where you deliver goods from a website? So it's important to identify not only your market, but the products or goods or services you are going to be selling. Where is your market? What's your market like? How will you fit in it? What's your comfort level with your market? So that way, as you start to build your customer base, you're knowledgeable in all the different activities. As you move to that first quarter of your business, you're starting to see where your customers may be. And that could be at all different levels of society. It could be at all different levels of business. You might cater to small businesses, move into medium-sized businesses. You might be dealing with individuals. You might be dealing with small companies to corporations. So understanding what your market is like and how you can best present yourself to be successful there are critical factors in helping you to grow your business. One of the key things to remember is how many other agents, distributors, or sellers are there in your geographical area. In a previous video, one of the things Karen had mentioned was that if you're in a multi-level marketing organization, there may be mentorship available. There may be senior sales team members who have experience at building new territories, gathering in new clients of different types, reaching out to different markets. So working with others can sometimes help you to improve your selling skills, improve your information gathering skills. Those are all very important to understand. It's also important to know that sometimes when opportunities arise, there are many distributors, sellers, or agents in a small geographical area, and not everyone is going to be successful. So consider that as you build your business. Is your product marketable? Are your services marketable? Where is your market? Who is going to be demanding this product? How many other distributors are in your area? And if you can expand beyond the local market, then you can build new territories. And then one of the questions is, how do you establish a new territory? If you're part of a group of sellers where you're an agent, distributor, or a seller, or a salesperson, you need to understand what the rules are as provided by the corporation that you are an agent for in terms of establishing a new territory. Because if you can do that, and there is no one in that territory, you have the chance of building your business even larger in a bigger geographical area. And now that the internet is available, if you have an internet business, territory may not have as much of an impact because we can deal with people all over the world. Your market may turn out to be international, or it may turn out to be just provincial in your area. But the internet is a wonderful tool to be able to build in those areas and ship locally and ship outside of our local areas as well. So it's important to understand how you can grow your business. Having a clear vision means that you can see a future for yourself doing this business. A small business might even replace your full-time income if you can make this vision come to life. One of the questions is, what do you bring to the market? Not just your business, you. You're unique. You bring a flavor and an excitement to what you're going to be selling. You bring something different than someone who may be selling the same thing, because you have your unique personality that you offer. When you look at your business, how is your business different from others in the same community? And what are you bringing that's different? You may be able to speak another language. You may have certain skills at doing things that would help your customers not just to buy the product, but to learn how to use the product. You may have an interest in public speaking and may be able to help people in the community to understand what you can offer in way of volunteering, for instance, that can help you to become more visible to your community. One of the things that can be done is changing some of your business terms. So if several different distributors are in the same area, one of the things you can do is offer different kinds of service, maybe different payment terms, maybe different delivery. Maybe you could come and install something for someone instead of just selling them a product. So there are a variety of different ways of asking yourself, what do I do that's different? What can I bring to my business, to my customers, that helps me to stand out? How can I give different or better service How can I offer something that hasn't been previously available? So that's part of your vision. How will you stand out amongst others who are also delivering perhaps the same or very similar products? So what do you bring that customers will remember you by? And it can't just be a catchy looking flyer or a business card. It's you. You bring all of your personality to the fore. When you have your vision of your business, you represent your business to everyone that meets you. How should you promote your business? Well, there are many ways of doing that. We talked a little bit earlier about volunteering. Volunteering can build so many things in your community. People will learn to trust you as a credible person, you're a reliable person, you're a responsible person. You're not going to get any sales from volunteering, but you'll get goodwill. And if people trust you, they'll have confidence in you as an individual. And if you bring a product to them that they can use or are comfortable with or makes a difference in the community, it's a way of showing people that you're living in the community, you're concerned about the community, you're caring about the community. That can help to establish your credibility as a committed business person in your community. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with volunteering. It helps so much in the community, and we need to have more volunteers making a big difference. And if you're a business owner who helps out people in the community, it really says a lot for your commitment to live in that community, to work in that community, to contribute towards the betterment of people living there. And that is a huge way to promote your business because it promotes your caring of your community. So it's very important. But the volunteering has to be genuine, and it has to be committed on the part of you and your employees. There are all kinds of promotional products you can get. There's all kinds of online blogging. You can have all kinds of flags printed and brochures, flyers, handouts, giveaways. How you promote your business is really up to you, but there are many ways of doing it. So consider what you're comfortable with, what your business can offer to others, and how you want to represent yourself to your community. Should you participate in trade shows? Well, there are some small businesses that only do trade shows. For instance, individuals who make all of these beautiful Christmas things you can buy, they only sell them at trade shows. They may be too small to have their own website. So they go to trade shows and they sell gems and homemade products of all kinds. They may sell baked goods. They may sell knitting. They may sell all kinds of things, but they only go to trade shows. Well, some of the exhibitions where we've had some really remarkable shows where craftspeople have come in and only show them at these amazing shows have led to them building businesses that become international. So there are all kinds of opportunities. Product demonstrations are great. So if you're dealing with a small product that could be a consumer used product where individuals might use that for whatever purposes, there might be equipment, it might be cosmetics, it might be food or health products. Product demonstrations are a way to show people what you can offer, show your product materials, test out the products. Those can be done in homes or different events. They can be done at small business shows or trade fairs. Be very informed about your products when you're sharing them with people so they can come back to you with more questions afterwards. It's very important that you represent a product honestly and you understand it so you can speak about it with great comfort. One of the other things sometimes people forget is networking with local business people. Well, how do you do that? There are many venues, and even small cities will have opportunities for networking. The networking could be through all kinds of organizations. It could be done through the Chamber of Commerce. It could be done through the small business networks. Take advantage as often as you can because you're going to be meeting other people like you who are trying to build businesses. Some may be established. Some may be just starting out. But as you start to network with people, you start to realize that other business people may have similar challenges and similar successes. And it's good to build credibility in your local community as well. In conclusion, here are some important points to remember as you build your business. Determine your business goals, short-term and long-term. Identify your market, local and beyond. Have a clear vision of where you want to be today, in 6 months, in a year, 2 years. Promote your business in areas that support your integrity as a business person. Determine your web presence. Consider using social media. Envision your business today and in the future, and keep moving forward.
That presentation was full of great tips, so thank you so much for that. Our next presentation is going to be presented by our partner, Matthew Obulafor, and he's actually going to talk to us about QR codes. So stay tuned, and next time you see us, we'll be learning about QR codes.